That'll dip a little bit as Noland off the mark. So Power is going to take it coast to coast, and he finishes with the right hand. One of the things Kevin Hovde talked about this week, when you play Roberts and Levine, you got to keep them off the free throw line. And so far, the Lions have done that effectively, and they have also worked Ritter inside as he is 3 for 3 from the field. The quick release there by Zanoni, and he is able to find the bottom of the net, and that is a great sign for him after shooting just 2 of 19 from the field in the last 2 contests. And the fight for the loose ball ends up with Noland. Columbia has not scored in 2.5 minutes, and Franklin is going to end it with emphasis. The senior out of Charlotte, North Carolina, shooting 45% for the field. Noland is right up there, and he dusts off his hands as he is able to capitalize on his first make. And they have been challenged in the early stages of this season, as is Igo, who is able to finish strongly at the rim, plus the harm. Polanowski, the difficult shot. And a strong offensive rebound gives them a second chance to Zanoni, who makes Columbia pay. And Michael is heating up with 8 points to start this contest. Sanders off the dribble, leaves it for Thompson for the two-handed stuff. And Columbia feasting in the paint with 16 points. Noland takes it away from Polanowski, up ahead to Thompson. And again, beating up the rim here at Levian, and letting the crowd hear it. Blair all over the place. And Columbia has jumped out to a 10-point lead thanks to hustle by their top scorer as Kenny Noland leads the break. Thompson wide open, and the offensive clinic for Blair continues with 7 points. Gets it out to Power, and the shovel pass underneath to O'Berty, who's got a pair of field goals after not getting up off the bench in the last 6 contests. You see Roberts feeling the pressure, but now left all alone, and he gets the roll for the triple.
He had more rebounds than points.
And O'Keefe is able to catch and connect off the inbounds with a huge bucket to give him 8 points in breathing room for Columbia. Zanoni is going to dump it down low to Gerhardt, and with the left hand, finishes. As they're going to work it to Sulis here with 3 on the shot clock. The turnaround jumper, and he is able to cash it in. O'Keefe on 1 possession, and Sulis follows the same script. Here's Noland lobbing it up to Sulis, and in 1 motion, able to lay it home. Power with 10 on the shot clock, and a difficult one that he is able to find the bottom of the net. Sulis was all up in his face, and Power is now up to 7 points. DJ using all 6'9" of his frame as Noland again cuts through the heart of the D and sets up O'Keefe for a triple, Columbia's 5th. He's just 3 of 10 from the field. Noland off the curl, gets the pretty feed from Igo, and catches Penn sleeping.
Jones saw a little opening there and attacked.
Igo straight away, give it to him. Connor joins the party, Columbia's 6th trifecta. As Thompson is able to steal it and get it to Noland with a nifty maneuver going reverse. They get Zanoni in the corner, and he hits another dagger. Zanoni's up to 15 with 3 threes, as this is his 8th game with multiple trays. This time Thompson made sure to get up on Zanoni, but Power has room, and he is able to swish it home. A 1-point game on the road for Penn, and it's the 3-point shooting that has gotten them back in this one, with 6 on the night and 5 between Zanoni and Power, as TJ this time not bothered by Sulis' long reach. And they're still fighting for the loose ball, and it's Gerhardt that comes ahead of the pack, past O'Keefe, and somehow puts it through after the rim nearly got the better of him. The Quakers are in front thanks to a 9-0 run. So chance of defense heard by the Quakers bench. Sulis gets rid of it. The extra pass to O'Keefe, and Columbia with an immediate response. Gerard is cooking 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. Ritter. They whip it around the perimeter to Thompson, and it rolls his way as Blair is in double figures with 12.
Well, that's what happens sometimes in the second half when the game is going. You don't have your legs.
Thompson had his legs there, and despite misfiring, Columbia able to bank it in thanks to Connor Igo being in the right place at the right time. Ritter trying to return the favor in the paint. And the tip in again by Igo, who has positioned himself underneath. Game's going down the stretch. A feed inside to Ritter, and he flushes it in over Power. And they now have built a 7-point advantage. Power elevates and rattles it in. He will not be slowed down. A 20-plus point performance for him. Nolan gets out of traffic. The lob up to Ritter, who pushes it through. So it stays a 4-point game. Can Penn end this drought with no field goals in nearly 3 minutes? Levine banks it in somehow with 2 defenders in the vicinity. They have no plans to tweak the rotation. They're very confident in the conditioning of their guys. Power off the miss. He's going to let it fly here, and that is going to do it. Columbia led by as many as 13, and they hold on for their second straight victory in Ivy League play as they return home for a 72-67 victory thanks to the play of the front court.